everyone, let's play a game called How Early in the Morning Did Sarah Wake Up? It was 6:50, though my clock is like 10 minutes fast, so it was more like 6:40 in the morning. It's too early, right, Dad?
It sure is.
It's like 7:30 in the morning. I wanted to get there by 8 because cons on a Saturday are, I just have 3 people, but still cons on a Saturday. I don't want to wait online. So I have on the, I'm sure I'll talk more when I'm in line, but I'm Kanao again from Demon Slayer. So obviously, you know, the two are going to meet. But, the tentative plan, and I say tentative, I'm sure this will probably happen, is we've got autographs and a Demon Slayer panel. But again, tentative. I'm sure we'll make the panel, but I just say tentative just in case. So yeah, I'll see you guys outside the exhibit hall because I'm there 2 hours early. Alright, so we're online for the exhibit hall. The plan is we're going to see Christina V first, and then Alex Lee and Abby Trott. And then tentatively I said we have a Demon Slayer panel. I forgot to say, I don't know if I can record that panel, just based on lack of panels I've seen online and because they upload it to their YouTube. So we'll see if I can record in that panel or not. But if I'm gonna have 6 hours to kill before the panel, so I'll then just walk around. Me and my future sister-in-law will shop around, and yeah, so I will see you if I can record for Christina V. So I almost completely forgot, Yuri got to meet my future sister-in-law, so she's gonna talk about that because I think it's cool what happened.
It was very cool. After hugging Sarah and being genuinely so excited to meet her and see her in real life, I was kind of off to the side, and he kind of looked at me, and I was
Moral
like,
support.
I was like, I'm emotional support for Sarah, and he was like, oh, thank you so much for doing that, and he shook my hand, which was really nice, and he goes, we all need that. We all need emotional support. Thank you so much.
I also think you said that you're my future sister.
Yeah, I was like, I'm the future sister-in-law. He goes, oh, congratulations. He was so nice, and just like genuinely a wave of kindness rolled off the man. He was so cool.
See, so Yuri Lowenthal's a good bean.
He's a very good bean, can confirm.
Yes. So now I'll see you for Christina V, if I can record that.
What are we recording today?
Just us meeting and you saying stuff. I'm so sorry that I'm nervous.
No, what is your name?
Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
So we have one more.
That's for you. It's a little plushie of Sailor Mars.
Did you make this?
No, I wish I could. I got that permission.
It's so cute. I love it.
And then you put it on your badge.
Yeah, I'll be on my badge for this weekend.
One large print with
And
selfie.
I used to teach preschool, and my students that I used to have helped make this for you. They helped.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we
Christina
put
does all the books, so it's really.
So cute.
Let you know when you pick one you like. How about that?
Right.
But be careful because the paint will get on your fingers.
Oh, gotcha. Can you put that on top of my stuff? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And so I'm just signing this now?
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
All right. We got the large print. We
I
got the
met you in
selfie.
Galaxycon Live.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
It was
Nice to see you in person then.
You too.
40, 60, 80 of these 10 more dollars. What's your name, sweetheart? Kayla with a K?
Would I be able to get a hug or an air hug?
Yeah.
K-H-A-L.
We sign. Okay, we'll let this dry.
Kayla. Thank you.
Here.
All right.
And then I'm signing this too?
Yes.
To go, let me get your change on.
Go move the
All the
Funko out
stress
of your
all the
way.
time. 40, 60.
Do you want me to sign by Mars?
What?
Do you want me to sign over here by Mars?
Yes, please.
You got it. Well, you know, we all have our I can't stand being late. If I'm late, the screaming starts.
Oh, okay. What's up?
I'm so sorry for being nervous.
No, not at all. I'm so happy to meet you.
Me too. The pleasure's all mine. If I ever visit my students, they're going to be so jealous.
That's for you.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm going to go give you a hug.
And the photo?
Yeah.
So I couldn't get video recording meeting Abby, but she remembered me from Color World. We met on Color World last year, and she said it was great to finally see me in person. I gave her a little Annette from Fire Emblem plushie, and she loved it. And I got my stuff signed. I'll tell you about what stuff I got signed afterwards. And yeah, so it was very nice. She's super sweet. I got a hug and a picture. So yeah, we're gonna wait for Alex Lee now. He's not here yet. He won't be here until 12:40, but we're still gonna wait because we've got 6 hours to kill, as I've said. So yeah. So if I can't record meeting Alex, I will tell you about what happened when I met him. So I couldn't get recording meeting Alex Lee, but he was super sweet. He loved the little Zenitsu plushie I gave him. He signed my Demon Slayer hat. I got a hug and a picture. And I thought actually now would be a good time to show off my autographed items. So let's do that now. So Christina V signed my Sailor Moon poster and my Funko Pop. And then Abby Trott signed my Demon Slayer hat. And she also signed my Blue Lions poster. And then Alex Lee signed my Demon Slayer hat. So me and my future sister-in-law are gonna wander around the dealer's hall. And then I don't know if I can record the Demon Slayer panel. We shall see. But if I can't, I will see you after that. But if I can, I'll see you with my question. Hi. So I wanted to know what the most emotional scene you guys have recorded as your characters so far is.
Ooh, most emotional scene.
Are you guys all caught up on the show?
Yes.
Wait. If you're not caught up, you dared come to a Demon Slayer panel? The risk of spoilers was inherent, people.
I'm not going to spoil it then. I'm just going to say the latest episodes that come out towards the end of the latest arc, those were pretty emotional for me. Pretty emotional, yeah.
We're talking like you cried emotional or?
You know what? I did cry, and it's funny because when I was recording this very intense moment, I was like tearing up in the booth, and our director Steve didn't even notice, and so he's just like I record this thing, and I'm like welling up with.
You're like crying and shaking. He's like, all right, let's go to lunch and meet tonight.
Basically, he's like, great, let's move on, moving on. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Give me a second.
Let's move on. I'm fine. It's fine. So it was emotional.
Alex, what about you?
I feel like with the newer season of Demon Slayer, Zenitsu has kind of chilled out a bit, but I did enjoy a lot of the stuff from the first season. No, I've never cried in the booth, but I have gotten very close, and I tell this story every now and then. So when Mugen Train came out, Abby and I decided to rent out a theater, because it was during the peak of COVID, so we rented out a small theater for us and our friends to go watch the movie. And we were sitting there, we were watching. Everybody's seen Mugen Train, right? At least that? Okay. So, at the end, there's a very emotional scene where Rengoku is sitting there. He's crying, probably taking his last breath. It cuts to Tanjiro. Tanjiro is in tears. Zenitsu's in tears. Inosuke is in tears. And it cuts back to Rengoku's face. And I've never cried at a movie before, but here I was sitting, and emotions were welling up inside me, and I started to feel it coming, and I was like, and then it cuts to a shot of the crow, his crow is flying across the sky, and it's a close-up of his face, and the crow has a tear coming out, and I was like, and that crow completely ruined it for me. I was about to start breaking down crying, and then I saw the crow, and it's like, and I'm like, no, come on. So that was the closest I've ever gotten to crying at the show, but it would have had me. It would have had me. It was almost there.
Okay, all right, great question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so the panel was really fun. Me and Steph got Steph's my future sister-in-law. I kept calling her my future sister-in-law, not her name. Anyway, so we got some food, and we met up with an old friend of mine, and so Oh, so the tentative, well, no, I'll go over the tentative plan tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. I almost forgot to vlog today. So, the tentative, I'm again Shinobu, surprise, surprise. So the tentative plan is me and Steph are gonna go shop around. We may just say hi to a couple of the guests if their lines aren't long. And then tentatively there's a My Hero Academia panel. I can't talk. My Hero panel, and then me and Steph will shop around maybe more, and then that'll be the end, and I'll just say what happened. So I will see you guys before the My Hero panel if I see any of the guests, and yeah. So I got not one, not two, but 3 Funko Pops I don't have the money to get. But I still got them because I like the characters. So anyway, I then, after me and Steph shopped around a little, we lost each other. But we said we're going to wander around, and I said I'm going to go just say hi to some of the guests. So I'm sorry I ran up the stairs when I didn't need to, so I'm a little out of breath. So I first saw Ryan Colt Levy again, and he remembered who I was, and I said, because on my a tweet I sent, because for safety reasons I can't publicly say what cons I'm going to until I'm at the con, and it corrected it from all to AI, and I'm like, in my head I'm like, oh no, why did it do that? Because yeah, AI is bad. And I said to Ryan, I was like, it corrected it to the worst possible thing to tell voice actor, or well, not tell voice actors, but you know what I mean. It corrected it to the worst possible thing. He said, no, it's good. I knew it was all, and and we talked for a little bit. He asked how the con was. I told him I got 15 signatures in one day, and he was like, whoa, or something like that. And I told him how I loved him and my happy marriage, and just, it was really good talk. And then I saw Aaron briefly because there was a little bit of a line behind him and I didn't want to take too long. So we just said hi and we talked for a little bit. I forget about what, and I feel really bad. And then I went to see Reagan. Had no one online for him, so I went to talk to Reagan for a little bit. And we talked about the Saints' Power is Omnipotent, which is a show I may start watching. And he said like, oh, that was the first show me and Ryan were in. And I'm like, wait, there was a show before Chainsaw Man? He's like, yeah. And so we knew each other for that. And then I said, and then came Pop Team Epic. And he's like, oh, the director Chris George just said like, oh, I'm just grabbing a bunch. I forgot what he said. I don't want to say like grabbing a bunch of people. So basically the one with you and Ryan, just basically Chainsaw Man. And oh yeah, and I got another hug from Ryan. And I got another hug from Reagan. And I told him, again, there's 3 units I have that I unintentionally got in Fire Emblem Heroes. I forget his character's name, but I told him then, he's like, just cherish them forever. And then I saw Vanessa, who usually handles for Adam MacArthur and Zach Agler. And I wasn't expecting her to come because Zach canceled, but she was handling for someone else. So we said hi, she remembered me, and we got a picture as I will show, or as I showed, I don't remember. Alright, so I'm up here. I got myself my chai bubble tea. They don't have lavender anymore, which made me sad, but I got chai because chai is good too. So we're waiting for I'm waiting right now for the My Hero panel. I'm sure Steph will join me. I let her know, like we texted. So yeah. My parents are gonna kill me for the Funko Pops because they're like, you have no shelf space. But I'm like, but I like them, and I don't have the money to. Oh, and that's another thing I told Ryan. I told him I bought 3 Funko Pops that I don't have the money to do, and he thought that was hilarious. But he's like, it's a con. Everyone buys stuff that, you know, they don't have the money for, or something like that. I don't remember the exact thing, but so we've got the My Hero Academia panel, and then that's it for the day. I may, because I wanted to go say hi to Brittany if she didn't have a line, but she's not set up yet, so me and Steph and I may, after the My Hero panel, go shop around a little more and see if we can say hi to Brittany, possibly. But I will see you guys in for the My Hero panel. I can go. I'm sorry, Aaron.
It's okay. Go ahead. All right, so yes, I guess we're going right to the Q&A. Thank you for chiming in. What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And my question is what was the most emotionally intense scene you've recorded in My Hero so far?
Well, at the end of season 4, I hope everybody's caught up to that. Overhaul does lose, and he also loses both his arms, and he's sort of just lying on the pavement, and Shigaraki leans in, and I forget the exact words, but it's like the nail in the coffin that Overhaul has failed. And in that moment, what I believe Overhaul's driving force is he wants to repay his boss, who is also his father figure, because he's part of the Shiei Hasaikai, a mafia thing. He wants to repay the boss for taking him in off of the streets as a kid and raising him. But he has a bit of a weird, messed up way of doing it. He wants very much for the Shiei Hasaikai to rise to prominence and be like the superpower in Japan, at least, I believe. To do that, you know, he was going to corner the market with these Quirk erasing drugs and Quirk bringing back drugs, and you know, make a lot of money for his pops. But his pops is like, no, that's immoral, you're crazy. So Overhaul's like, okay, let me do this for you, coma. So Overhaul cannot use his powers without his arms at the time, and in that moment where Shigaraki's leaning down to him and basically doing the "you lost" thing, I want to believe that Overhaul is realizing, oh man, I left my dad in a coma and now I can't take him out and I'm going to jail. So he just lets out this blood-curdling scream after that. I think that makes the bill. Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be a little less than that.
I shouldn't have started with that.
You know, I think the most range you get with Tamaki is during his fight with the expendable guys, the guys who consider themselves trash that got taken in by Overhaul. And the cool thing about Tamaki is because his anxiety and low self-esteem sort of are accompanied by his high esteem for other people. And so the moment that he realizes that he has a sort of a path that can lead to him beating these 3 guys that he's up against, is the moment that he realizes that they're not all bad. He sees that they care about each other and that they would never hurt each other. And so he uses one of them as a human shield. Yeah, you didn't expect that from wholesome little Tamaki, did you? So it's in the moment he's like, oh, there's good in you. Let me use that to defeat you. And so his last words are respect for them. He's like, and friends don't eat friends, do they? And I think that's, you know, an emotionally complex thing, because in a way you're punishing someone for the good in them, which might make them less good in the future, but you also have to win in that situation. The stakes are too high, so yeah.
I don't think Kami really cares about what anybody thinks, and I don't see her actually. She doesn't have any emotional parts. It's a lot more of. I don't think she puts time into having emotions. I feel like that's one of her superpowers, is that she doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, that is a superpower. I wish I had that superpower of not caring what anyone thought. That would seem, you know.
Would that be your quirk? Just not caring?
Yeah, just to not care how anybody perceives you or how, you know, just not care. That'd be really great.
I've got friends that have the ability to compartmentalize very, very well. Chris Sabat is one of those people. He can, like, if something happens to us mutually, that like it'll really bother the crap out of me until I directly confront whatever it is. But him, he can just like put it somewhere in this cavern in the back of his brain and never visit it again. And he's fine. And it doesn't hurt him. And I'm like, how do you do that, dude? Because I'm gonna think about this until I explode or I defeat it. Anyway, that would be a great power to have.
Yeah, so I think that Kimmy doesn't have a lot of emotional moments, but yeah, I don't think she cares that much. Yeah.
Well, there've been a couple recently.
Yes.
And you'd think it'd be confronting my deadbeat dad. That is distinctly one, for sure. But that was oddly invigorating and satisfying. I've told a few of you who've met me that I knew that that was coming for 3 years because of the manga, and I was not allowed to say anything or do anything or act it out. So people have asked me if I was nervous when that big moment came up that was highly anticipated. The answer is no. I was ready, like really, really ready. It was like they let me out of a cage. So emotional, but not you know, deep and dark, not like what you experienced. I have had that feeling too, though, and that's when Twice was killed. That was, like I said, I don't read ahead. I've had some stuff spoiled. I generally know what's happening, but in terms of the detail, I don't. And that was one that was a complete and utter surprise to me when I recorded it. So, and I'm a person that tends to react like I feel whatever it is. So, you know, if you're hearing my first or second take, what you're hearing is me actually, you know, surprised or angry or sad or whatever it is. And in that instance, that was a big, heavy emotional blow.
Thank you. All right, I decided I'm tired. I'm still at the con, but I thought I'd do my outro here. The panel was amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see it. You won't see it on the vlog, but you'll see it here. So we went to say hi to Brittany and Aaron, and they were super sweet. And Brittany recognized me without glasses. She's like, I recognized you this time, Sarah. And yeah. So I'm trying to remember what else. My staff had to put, like, not push me. She had to like be buzz, no more Funko Pops. Buzz, no more Funko Pops. Because I was tempted to get a Lumine Funko Pop, but I'm looking for Crollo and Shinobu as well, and Makoto, but
Third one? Sarah, you have a problem.
I have a problem and I need to, no, it would have been a fourth one.
Oh.
No, yeah, that's exactly what it was. So I'm gonna do my outro here because I am way too tired and I'm not going home quite yet. But hope you enjoyed this vlog. What do I say again? Make sure to like it if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you want to become a Martian. Hit that bell if you want to keep up with my videos. I really appreciate Steph joining me too. And remember to be strong, be confident, and be brave. And I'll see you guys next time.